Outgoing Grand Rapids Police Chief Eric Winstrom had hoped to retire from the department when he took the job 4 years ago.
But he says hatred toward police from what he describes as a small segment of the community helped drive him out. His home was targeted by vandals, one time struck by a brick.
Today, on one of his last days as the chief, Winstrom sat down with Target 8's Ken Colker.
Brian and Sue, Chief Eric Winstrom will start his new job on Monday in Pensacola, Florida, at a smaller department in a much smaller city. We also heard that you're taking a pay cut to go to Pensacola.
That is absolutely 100% true.
$25,000 pay cut.
That's right.
Should that speak volumes?
It's not nothing.
Winstrom became chief in Grand Rapids in March 2022 after 2 decades at the Chicago Police Department.
I really thought I am specially talented to come here and make such a positive impact that this was going to be, sort of a dream job with less pressure. I think I said when I came in, I wanted to see my kids graduate from high school here.
Dude, I'm stopping you.
The next month, in April 2022, Patrick Loyola was shot and killed by one of his officers, Christopher Schur, leading to protests, a murder charge against the officer, and later a hung jury. Protesters and vandals targeted the chief's home and the homes of other city leaders. A vandal threw a brick at his home.
I remember the day that my son went out in the driveway and saw abolish the police, spray painted in red on my driveway, and he came back in and it was kind of like, Dad, I think somebody bad did something to the house. My daughter at the time, who was probably 8, we were walking through a grocery store together in town and was accosted by a woman who pretty much got in my face and started screaming at me, "Justice for Patrick." I got a lot of love from a lot of people, but I got a lot of vitriol. A lot of anger, just not necessarily for Eric Winstrom, just for this uniform that I wear.
It doesn't help, he says, that they get an audience at every city commission meeting. He calls it open mic night.
The officers here see that, and they see the commission giving them that audience, and it becomes like you just gave the squeaky wheel a microphone, a speaker. We know that 90% of the city appreciates us, loves us, but those aren't the voices that get amplified, and that is frustrating.
Did that kind of drive you out? Is that?
Well, it certainly didn't help.
But the chief says he also had his successes.
I would say leaving the Grand Rapids Police Department in a better place than I found it. And I inherited a great police department, great men and women.
The number of sworn officers grew by 45 to 305 during his stay.
It's definitely achieving staffing and turning around sort of our reputation for being a place that people didn't want to go because it wasn't supported by the city. It was too much of a focus of the media in a negative way. Those were real challenges.
It was not unusual to see Winstrom at major crime scenes, day or night.
Having been there so many times, I know there is value in the chief going out there, supporting the officers, sometimes being that buffer with the family.
Now, nearly 4 years after the Patrick Loyola shooting, the department is facing yet another investigation, this time over the death of Daquan Johnson. It was the 11th officer-involved shooting during Winstrom's time here. News 8 records show 5 ended in death, though 1 was self-inflicted.
4 years, I'm exhausted, and I know that this was the right thing for my family. I think it's time that they got a break from everything that I put them through, and so I just think it's time.
Today, we're also learning more about the death of Daquan Johnson. A death certificate shows he died of a gunshot wound to the back. It lists the manner of death as homicide, which is standard in the case of a death at the hands of another.